that have been there. You look towards Core JJ coming from Samsung a while back, being a world champion, and then being respected as a world-class support for so long. And then you go straight towards Sword Art, who has just come off a Worlds Finals run with Suning in the LPL, going into Worlds. He's been a leader for so long, coming in from Flash Wolves as well, winning multiple championships there. So this is where experience, there's no question about it, about both of these players. And if they see a play mid, they're going there, and the teammates around them are completely confident with the call. You love to see it, and that's what I'm looking towards this matchup.
Yeah, and I think this matchup is going to be, to a degree, pick dependent. You know, like, if Sword Art's going to go for Thresh, I want to see Core JJ pick Nautilus and say straight up, I'm the better support, I'm going to counterpick you, and I'm going to smash you in lane. I see that High has a little bit more of a skew toward Core JJ. I actually want to hear from High. Why do you think Core JJ is that much better?
Well, we take a look at one, results. He's won a Worlds. Sword Art has not.
Ardent Sensor meta.
All right. You still need to be a proficient player to know when to buy Ardent Sensor.
I know.
I think his mechanics are just better. I've seen Sword Art throughout the split where
TSM consistent bans on Twisted Fate because they want to contain some of the early playmaking that Jensen can do. And if Jensen is not on Twisted Fate, then he does not roam nearly as much or have as much side lane priority for Alphari, for Tactical and Core JJ to try and accelerate those two sides of the map that really do like to go for early confrontations and go for the early engage. Here is something that's popping back up from the TSM.
Punished Alphari last week.
It's like we were talking about, it's going to require attention on the top side to make that Renekton pick really worth it. If you don't get an advantage in your Renekton lane versus Gnar, then you come into a problem where later on, after Gnar started to scale up there, then you have a bigger issue. Moving on, though, Armeo gets the Udyr. This is something Team Liquid did so frequently with Santorin. Happy to put him on it in response to Hecarim as well specifically. These are two of the most popular, of the, 4 turbo clearing junglers, so there's no big surprise, but very comfortable champion, very low competitive play.
Yeah, and Xayah's really the call here. Tristana, you can't really easily rocket jump out of an Alistar engage, and even Hecarim can time the E well and get you out of it. Xayah is just the de facto pick for I don't want to die to an all-in. You ult the Hecarim ulti, you run backwards during it, you're out of range of everyone else, you put the feathers back in, and you're safe every time. So Xayah is everyone's insta-lock. I think it should be anyway. When you see Hecarim in the enemy team, that's your pick. And Team Liquid basically chose with the last picks to match team fighting power. Xayah can team fight against his comp. Victor is a strong team fighting mid when there could have been other options, right? The other assassins out there, the Sin, burns the ult. He's going to get chased down by Hyper, and now going to take a short route back, but a flash engage by Core JJ is a double stun. It's lost down. It's Sword Art flashed with a blast plant. He knew it was there and he got away, but the slow might be enough. Alphari's on the chase. Alphari is there for the double kill. Top div so far in game 1.
And it is Jensen who teleports behind them, cutting off the escape freak. Alphari burns the summoners off the bottom lane. The Team Liquid actually in Fog of War with the control ward down are trying to go for the sneaky Baron. PoE walking over, has the ball to check.
TSM think they know the jungler is far away. The ball comes down, 5k health. I don't know if Hecarim can get in range in time. He's trying. The ghost is popped for Spica. Can they burst it fast enough? Spica can get in range. Spica can get the steal. Can he do it? Shockwave! And Spica can do it all! Baron goes to TSM.
They woke up, freak!
TSM, a bit much for Sword Art. Burns the flash, still gonna die? Yeah, there were reinforcements, buddy, and it's gonna be the 4th kill of the game for Team Liquid. TSM still not on the board with a single champion kill.
They've got the Baron, but the Baron isn't doing a whole lot for him. 1 tower will be the reward thus far. Core JJ and Jensen do find Huni.
All right, Huni gonna go for his biggest trade possible. Exhaust blocks most of the damage, and as Huni's been slowed down, pulled back for the ulti, goes back for the re-engage. Sterix pops, TP joins, just to make sure it's good enough. Right, I don't know if it's gonna work, but now Jensen, he can be the target. He chose to run into the Renekton to get out, and he's punished for the play. It'll kill Core JJ as well. How did he not see the man out of the corner of his eye? How did he not see the minimap? But it's finally 2 kills for TSM, and it might be a 3rd if they can get any more chase down in. Not just yet, more slows from Alphari, but this base is very close to being cracked.
What the hell is he looking at, freak? And what is going on with the comms? Is no one yelling at him? Don't run into the Renekton, face first, Jensen. Big blunder here. It's gonna cost them as TSM take the inhibitor off of this play. What?
I don't know, Kobe. The last time we saw TSM on stage, they were 0-6. This time, it stopped at 0-5, and they found a couple of kills. They're going to knock down the second inhibitor, and they're going to make an easy, clean getaway.
All right, looks like they can get out of it with their lives. I got a feel for Alfari here, okay?
Oh.
Deep teleport, flank will ensue. Is that Jensen on the teleport, though? Okay.
Jensen, you've tried this before, it did not work well. Jensen, you tried this before! The definition of insanity! TL might need a mid laner, pick him up!
Oh,
TSM outright win the game here off the play. Alfari's on the flank, gets away from Shockwave. Meganar's available, has flash as well. That could be the hero play. CoreJJ goes in, they find Huni, the lockdown, and they're gonna kill him. 1 for 1 so far, but no, he will finally die. 2 kills picked up. Finally, Alfari gets his first death of the game, and it's time for Lost to turn tail and run. Turrets were killed, but the base will stay alive. But there are supers hitting Nexus turrets. And that one either, but now TSM just wants to kite back the Meganar. Bottom inhibitor wave is pushing in. That's stacked up with a super, so TL have to start. They have to deal damage. This fight needs to end. Partial reset. Huni rooted in place, 1k health. CoreJJ finds 2. Smite goes through. Force Speaker, but the team fight, what's it gonna look like? 1 for 1 so far. Armeo flashes away, stays alive. Headbutt's not gonna be enough. Re-engages a 3-man fear. And pulls 1 back, but a double kill for Tactical. Traded back in 3 for 3. There is Gale Force, big for Tactical. Finds the right time to go forward. The Dragon was taken, but the team fight is a +1. Time to go back to the base and catch the waves.
Baron will be the next decision here. Armeo's running straight for it. Team Liquid, can they?
Vision, Smite, nice pickup there by Tactical. Now the fight continues, huge! Meganar, Alfari, 1v9 in this game, finds the first 2 kills, and it's gonna be the 3rd, it's gonna be the 4th, and TSM stood no chance. Team Liquid with the Bud Light Ace, the Dragon Soul, and the push towards the base.
And that's gonna be TL finally inside the TSM base. They made a few people have a couple of heart palpitations there with some of the mid-game plays from Jensen, but Alfari and Tactical, they come up big at this Dragon fight. Tactical getting the last hit on the Dragon. Alfari with the Team 5 victory for Team Liquid, and they open up with the victory.
Absolutely huge plays from Alfari this game. He dominated his lane. He dominated every team fight he was in. And game 1 goes to Team Liquid.
Whew. All right, you can definitely see some of the stage jitters here as they get a